All Elite Wrestling (AEW) has once again delivered an episode of Collision that has left the wrestling world buzzing. The September build-up toward All Out is always one of the most exciting times of the year for AEW fans, and this week's show was no different. The spotlight, as expected, shined brightest on AEW World Champion, Hangman, Adam Page, who now finds himself standing face-to-face with a brand new challenger ahead of the company's grand pay-per-view spectacle. The emergence of this new rivalry has completely shifted the landscape of AEW's main event scene. With All Out being one of the company's most prestigious annual events, the reveal of Page's opponent has sparked heated debate among fans, analysts, and insiders. From the dramatic in-ring confrontation to the brewing backstage tension, this development is bound to shape the future of AEW's storytelling for months to come. The champion's journey so far. Since claiming the AEW World Championship earlier this year, Hangman Page has carried himself as both a fighting champion and a symbol of AEW's unique identity. Page's rise from an underdog in the elite to the top star of the company has been nothing short of cinematic. His reign has already been marked with memorable battles against technical wizards, powerhouse veterans, and cunning strategists. But holding onto the AEW World title is never easy. Every challenger brings something different to the table, and every feud tests Hangman's resilience both as an athlete and as a character beloved by fans. His victories over names like Jon Moxley, Swerve Strickland, and Konosuke Takeshita have added credibility to his reign, but the arrival of a fresh opponent raises questions: can Hangman withstand another storm at All Out? Collision sets the stage. This week's Collision was carefully designed to spotlight Page while teasing uncertainty around his future. The episode's main event featured Hangman in a competitive non-title match, but what caught fans' attention was the aftermath. Just when it seemed Page would celebrate a hard-fought win, the arena lights dimmed, and the crowd's anticipation grew louder. The challenger's music hit, sparking shockwaves among the live audience and those watching at home. The superstar who walked down that aisle wasn't just another contender, it was a figure with a reputation strong enough to make even Hangman look unsettled. This wasn't a random ambush. It was a statement, a declaration that Page's journey as champion is far from secure. AEW used the moment to craft a storyline that promises high stakes, intense promos, and a main event that could define the company's direction for the rest of the year. The challenger revealed. The man stepping up to Page at All Out is none other than insert challenger's name. Since AEW often surprises fans, you can choose either a returning star like Kenny Omega, a rising force like Will Ospreay, or an outsider stepping in. His arrival on Collision wasn't just dramatic, it was tactical. This challenger wasted no time confronting Page face-to-face, staring him down as the AEW World title gleamed under the lights. No physical altercation was necessary. The intensity of the moment spoke louder than any attack could. Fans erupted with chants, social media exploded with reactions, and AEW's booking committee achieved exactly what they aimed for: unpredictability and hype. Why this match matters. 1. A clash of styles. Page's hard-hitting yet emotionally driven style contrasts beautifully with the challenger's unique approach. While Hangman thrives on resilience and guts, his new rival brings precision, strategy, and a chip on his shoulder. This stylistic clash ensures a match filled with unpredictability. 2. All Out's legacy. All Out has historically been AEW's biggest show of the year, often compared to WWE's WrestleMania. Every year, the AEW World title match sets the tone for the company's future. Page versus his new challenger fits perfectly into this tradition, adding weight and excitement to the already stacked card. 3. Fan investment. Hangman's story resonates deeply with fans. He represents perseverance, vulnerability, and triumph against the odds. Pairing him with a challenger who has either betrayed him, challenged his morals, or attacked his weaknesses ensures the audience is emotionally invested in every promo, segment, and eventual match. Hangman's emotional arc. One of the most fascinating aspects of Adam Page's career has been his emotional storytelling. Unlike many champions who rely solely on dominance, Hangman's strength lies in his ability to showcase doubt, struggle, and redemption. His battles are not just physical, they're deeply psychological. Heading into All Out, AEW is clearly setting the stage for Hangman to confront both an external opponent and his internal fears. The challenger isn't just coming for the belt, he's coming for Page's identity, his pride, and his connection with the fans. This makes the storyline not just a wrestling angle, but a layered narrative that touches on human emotion. Fan reactions. The announcement sent shockwaves across social media platforms. Hashtags related to Hangman and the Challenger trended worldwide within minutes of the Collision broadcast ending. Fans debated whether this was the right move, with some praising AEW for keeping things unpredictable and others questioning whether Page can survive this test. Wrestling journalists and insiders have already begun dissecting the storyline, speculating on potential outcomes. Some believe Hangman is destined to retain and further cement his reign, while others argue that the challenger might be crowned as AEW's new face at All Out. Possible outcomes at All Out. 1. Hangman retains. If Page overcomes this test, it solidifies his reign as one of the most hard-fought in AEW history. It would prove that he can withstand any style, any challenge, and any opponent. 2. New champion crowned. A victory for the challenger would instantly shake up AEW's hierarchy. It could usher in a new era, create fresh rivalries, and even potentially turn Hangman's story toward redemption or reinvention. 3. Controversial finish. AEW has been known to use shocking or controversial endings at major pay-per-views. Whether it's interference, betrayal, or a time-limit draw, the company could keep the rivalry alive beyond All Out. The bigger picture. Beyond the main event itself, this feud adds depth to AEW's ongoing narratives. It keeps fans guessing, it elevates both competitors, and it positions All Out as must-see television. Whether you're a casual viewer or a hardcore fan, the stakes feel massive. AEW thrives on long-term storytelling, and this rivalry is a prime example. The seeds planted on Collision will likely continue to grow in the weeks leading to All Out, with promos, backstage confrontations, and possibly tag matches building anticipation.